Hi, this is Congressman Luetkemeyer with another edition of the Blaine Buzz. Thanks for joining us again this week. As we continue to work through our economic problems and the crisis that's been hopefully alleviated for the time being here with the passage of the bill last week for the debt ceiling increase, I just want to touch base with you a little bit about some of the things that are going on and why we're doing some of the things that we're doing. You know, a lot of the concern is that we're not trying to do anything about jobs. And I think that if you look at the record of what we've done since we came into office, the Republicans took over back in January. We've initiated a number of new bills, a number of new initiatives to try to create jobs, to try and get our economy going. And those two things have to happen in order to get us out of this mess. You have to cut spending, you have to generate revenues, get our economy going. And so we're trying to do both these. You look at the continuing resolution back in March, look at the budget that we passed in May, and now look at the debt resolution. It's a step-by-step process that we're going through to try and get spending under control and to generate revenues. Our budget that we're going to work on here, we sent over to the Senate, which is like a deep, dark hole where nothing ever gets to come back out of it, has got a lot of job-creating things in it. You know, we're going to try and rein in EPA, which is a real burden to many of our small business people especially, and try and get some other things going with regards to energy production, try and get that out there. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff in there, closing up loopholes and trying to generate some revenue that way. So again, there's a lot of things that we're doing that people are probably not aware of, that we're trying to generate the economic activity that it takes to get things going again. It's a multi-step process, and the debt limit bill recently was only one step in trying to make some more cuts, get a balanced budget amendment, a vote on it, which is extremely important. That's really the way we're going to solve our problems down the road, is to get a balanced budget amendment passed. In the meantime, we've got to find a way to try and continue to rein in spending, try and generate revenues, and every time when we have an opportunity, whether it's with the budget, with another continuing resolution, or with another debt limit situation, we're going to continue to whack away at this thing and continue to drag the other side, kick and scream at the table, try and make those cuts and get this thing under control. So with your continued support, understanding, and patience, we're going to get this thing done. But it's not going to happen overnight. This is like turning a big train around. You don't do it on a dime. And as a result, it's going to take some time. And we have to do this incrementally because that's how we got ourselves into this mess. To try and cut $1.5 trillion out to balance the budget immediately would probably throw us into a deep, not just a recession, but a deep depression. And our economy, while fairly strong, cannot handle that sort of a hit. And as a result, we have to do what we believe is in the best interest long term, which is wean ourselves off this spending, grow ourselves out of this mess, and together we can get this done. So look forward to talking to you next week. Stay tuned.